This speaking skills tip series is for you if you want to be less nervous when you're speaking in front of an audience. If you want to be more effective in your social media and business communications. If you want to take advantage of the attention economy. If you know that speaking up and telling your story on social media and in business is the way to building relationships so that you can build a business and make money and make a difference. One of the things I hear most from people is that they're nervous, that they feel self-conscious. This tip is counterintuitive. Don't try to not be nervous. Attempting to be together will suppress the emotions that add the life and the vibrancy and the authenticity to your message. People want to cheer for you. They want to feel how relatable you are. Sometimes it's even a good idea to acknowledge to your audience that you're feeling nervous. Saying confidentially, you know what, my hands are shaking a little bit, will win them over to your side and they're going to have your back. Be authentic. They want us to be real. They want to know who we really are. Now more than ever is the time to dig deep, be vulnerable, to tell your true stories. More and more, that is what audiences want to see. So maybe it's lighthearted. Maybe it's heartfelt. Maybe it's even deeply emotional. That's the kind of information, that's the kind of authenticity, that's the kind of realness being yourself will serve. That's the kind of connection audiences want from you now. You will do yourself an incredible service if you make contact and create connections with the people in the audience from the beginning before you even start to speak. By creating connection with the early arrivers, you're going to have a friendly face in the audience, have some insight into the kind of information that might be useful for this particular audience or community that you might be able to reference later. And the same thing is possible if you're in Zoom. You can ask questions as simple as, where are you calling in from? Or what are you expecting from today's session? Find the friendliest face in the room, make contact, and know at least one name. You know your topic, so don't be afraid to take detours. Don't be afraid to go off on a little bit of a tangent, to elaborate or to tell a story. But be careful. Sometimes when we go off on tangents, we are that presenter who has tuned out everyone's brain because they didn't know when to stop talking. As long as you can be discerning, don't be afraid to go off on a little bit of a tangent to make a point. Most of us spend so much time worrying about whether we're going to forget our script or whether someone is judging us. You will shine so much brighter if you put your attention on the audience and make them the star. Ask them questions. Pay attention to how they're feeling. Give them an experience. Put your attention on the audience and on the message that you are there to share with them. You will feel so much freedom. You have to reduce the weak language you're using. I'm talking about the non-word weak language, like, like, you know, I guess like, and you know are words, but you know what I mean. Filler words that you insert into your language mostly because you're afraid of silence, right? It's the attention economy. Attention. People's attention is the most precious resource right now. Don't waste people's time with filler words that add no value to your message. I know you're going to say, yeah, but it makes me relatable. It's the way I speak. Do it when you have coffee. Most people have no idea how often they are using them. Have someone record you or ask them to count how many times you say like, or whatever your weak language word of choice happens to be. You knew this tip was coming. Pause. I'm going to have to talk really quickly here because I don't think I can get everything into 1 minute that I love about pause, but I'm going to try. Pausing is powerful because it will help you reduce the number of empty words you instinctively or habitually use. It gives you a chance to connect with yourself and your message and your audience. It gives you a chance to reset your nervous system. It gives your audience a chance to integrate and to process the information you have just given them. And pausing is powerful because it communicates authority and confidence. Kind of in love with pause.